Hi students, I am Prakash, Academic Advisor, Masterminds. Here is a small video on care to be taken in the last 1 week to examinations. This video will be very much useful to students of professional courses like CA, CMA, CS and will also be useful for the students of other courses as well. Now let us see what is the care that students need to take in the last 1 week to examinations. So wait a minute, take one notebook and pen and note down all the points that I am going to say. The first and foremost thing which a student has to do is control your emotions. You need to come out of your examination fear. Please don't curse yourself for the mistakes done by you in the past. Several students have a habit that whatever the mistakes that they have committed in the earlier days, they will be thinking about all those things 1 week before the examinations and cursing themselves. This is not a right thing. Don't do so. For example, some students will think about the mistakes then done by them in the earlier days of their preparation, like not preparing for few days. And they will be thinking that it would have been good if I have already started preparation earlier itself. So don't please curse yourself. Yes, you need to learn from the mistakes. You see that you don't commit the same mistake again in future. That's okay. But don't curse yourself. You need to come out of examination fear. The biggest fear is fear of failure in the examination. I can understand that. But you need to come out of the same. But remember, failure is a part of success. Success is a journey and failure is only a one milestone in that journey. It's a part and parcel of the journey. You cannot avoid it. So everybody has to see the failure in one stage or other stage of the life. So if no one is exception in this world. Everyone has to pass through a tough phase in their life. It is good if we face the tough phase as early as possible. Rather than postponing the same, we shall pray God to give the tough phase as early as possible. Right now, you are in the same safe hands of your parents. Your parents will be taking care of every aspect of you. In such a case, it will be good if all such tough situations come now itself rather than future. So that's why you need to come out of that examination fear. You need to control your emotions. So don't think overly about failure. Some students keep on thinking about failure and its possible consequences. For example, what will happen if I fail? So what my parents will think, what my neighbors will think, what my relatives will think, what my friends will think. So don't think too much about the failure. Yes, failure, you cannot avoid it. You cannot avoid it. It's a part and parcel of success. But don't think too much about failure. Don't think too much about negative things. Think only in the positive manner. So remember, my dear students, whenever you feel down, you try to memorize your achievements in the past. Whatever your achievements are there at your 10th class, whatever your achievements are there at your intermediate. So try to memorize those achievements and try to build your personality. So try to build confidence in yourself. So that's why, my dear students, don't underestimate yourself. So don't allow negative thoughts to enter into your thought process. So give positive suggestions to your mind and always think in a positive and possible manner. Don't refer any new textbooks or materials in this last moment. It will not be productive. Someone may spread rumors that majority problems or questions will come from a particular source. Don't believe in such kind of nonsense. In professional courses, such kind of things will never happen. So don't believe in any rumors. Just rely on the official news from the official channels of communication of respective institutions. Even if your friend says anything, believe it only after cross-checking the same. So we are officially maintaining our YouTube channel, Masterminds for CA. We are officially maintaining our Facebook page, Masterminds for CA. And my personal Facebook account is there, Prakash Mattupalli. So rely on the information being telecasted in this kind of official channels of communication rather than believing in rumors. With respect to problematic papers, in each paper, in each chapter, focus on the problems with highest weightage. Don't be in a wrong notion that you need to refer each and every problem at this last moment of 1 week. It's impossible for anyone. You cannot refer each and every problem in this last 1 week of time. So you need to prioritize your time allocation. So start your preparation with the problems with highest weightage. Whatever the problems are there with highest weightage, whatever the chapters that will have highest weightage in the exam, start your preparation with those chapters, with those problems. Later on, if time permits, then you think of the remaining problems. With respect to theory subjects, focus only on quick revision notes or fast track materials or synopsis, but not on main materials. I don't think it is possible for you to refer the main material in this last 1 week. Better you shift your preparation to fast track materials or quick revision notes or synopsis, whatever the name you have given. So focus on fast track materials only rather than the main materials. It is not possible and it is not required to refer the main material in this last moment. Revise the question papers and side stanzas of all the revision exams. If you have attended revision exams and pre-final exams of Masterminds, then try to gather all the question papers and side stanzas and pay special attention on the areas where you have committed mistakes in those examinations, because we need to learn from the mistakes that we have done earlier. So if you refer those mistakes, there are very good chances that you don't repeat the same mistake again in the public exams. So that's why refer all the mistakes committed by you in the earlier examinations. Get habituated to the following. In other words, make the following changes. First one, have enough sleep. So as per my recommendation, 7 to 8 hours of sound sleep per day is very much required. Don't do night outs. It's not going to be productive. Especially in this last 1 week, you need to change your sleep cycle. If you do night outs, you will be feeling sleepy in the morning time. So which is not good for writing your examinations. So your mind has to be very much alert during your examination timings. That's why don't do any sort of night outs. Your health may also get spoiled due to night outs. So do meditation at least for 30 minutes a day. You need to do meditation at least for 30 minutes a day. Practice handwriting at least for 1 hour a day. So what happens is, in majority cases, in the last 1 month, we will be completely losing our writing practice. We will not be writing anything on paper, and directly if you go to the examination hall, you will not get the requisite speed. That's why in this last 1 week, you practice writing at least for 1 hour a day, so that after going to the examination hall, from the first minute onwards, you will get the requisite speed. Otherwise, you will not be able to write at the requisite pace in your public examination. Because after 1 month of lack of practice, you will not be able to write properly on the first day of your examination. It may take at least 30 to 45 minutes to accustom to that environment, and you will not be able to get that speed after 30 to 45 minutes of time. That's why practice writing at least for 1 hour a day. Don't read any news articles, etc., which may disturb your emotions. Better to stay away from them. Don't involve in any unnecessary discussions or arguments with friends or staff. Have a peaceful mind. Don't indulge in any such kind of discussions. Reschedule your food timings. See that you don't take food during the examination time. For example, if your examination timings are between 2 to 5, 2 to 5. So try to finish off your lunch at least by 12 or 1 o'clock in the afternoon, so that during your examination time you don't feel sleepy. In that manner, you reschedule your food timings in the last 1 month. Don't sleep during the examination timings. In other words, change your sleep cycle. So some students may have a habit of taking a nap in the afternoon. So you can take a nap, there's nothing wrong in that, but see that it does not fall in the examination timings. So get rid of Facebook, internet, mobile phones, etc. In this last week, your preparation is very crucial. So all these things you may get distracted with all these things. It's better if you stay away from all these things. Place of exam. Shift to your town of examination center at least 3 days before the public exam. Several students may have a habit of placing some other town as an examination center. For example, if I am staying in Guntur, I may select Hyderabad as my examination center. So in such a case, I need to leave to Hyderabad at least 3 days before the first public examination, so that in these 3 days I can accustom to this new environment of Hyderabad. So several students commit this mistake. So they will just go to the town of the examination center just 1 day before the public exam, which is not good. So you will not be able to accustom to that new environment. That's why, my dear students, you try to shift to your town of examination center at least 3 days before the first public examination. Better if any of your family members accompany you, so that you will get some moral strength. You will get some moral strength when if any of your family members accompany you, so they can help you in any of the matters required for you. Be careful while choosing the place of stay. You better choose a place which is very much nearer to the examination center. It should be so near that you must be in a position to go to the examination center by walkable distance. For example, choose a hotel near to the examination center which is very much nearer and in walkable distance to your examination center, so that you don't need to catch any vehicle to go to the examination center. Sir, what will happen if I stay in a faraway place? What happens is, whenever you stay in a faraway place from your examination center, you may need to catch a vehicle to reach the examination center. Just imagine the situation. What will happen if traffic gets jammed? In case of cities, it's quite common thing that traffic gets frequently jammed. In such a case, what will be the future of your exam? That's why don't take such kind of risk. Choose a place of stay which is very much nearer to your examination center, and you must be in a position to go to the examination center just by walk. Visit the examination center at least 2 days before the day of exam. So 2 days before the day of your public exam, that is your first public exam, go and visit the examination center and have a look at the examination center. In the last moment, if you go to the examination center directly, you may get confused and may go to one center rather than another center. So instead of having all such troubles, at least 2 days before your public examination, go and visit the examination center at least once, and you will also be even accustomed to that new place. Be careful in selecting food and water. Avoid junk food. Avoid even non-vegetarian food. Avoid food with lot of masala. So better to take vegetarian food with less spicy food, and drink lot of water. Don't attend any functions or parties, etc. in this last 1 week of time. You may get distracted. Gather used refills for your ball pens. Several students have a habit of purchasing a brand new pen to the examination hall. I don't recommend so. I think all of you are aware that you need to go to the examination hall. You need to write the public exam using black ballpoint pen only. Even if CA Institute permits you to write using ink pen, don't go for ink pen, because even a single drop of water can spoil the entire page. That's why don't take the risk of using ink pens. Always use ball pens. And since CA Institute is insisting the students to use only black color, so you need to choose black ballpoint pens. Several students have a habit of purchasing a brand new pen. But the problem with brand new pens is, whenever you purchase a brand new pen, you may experience that till the refill gets completed by at least 20%, you will not get the requisite speed. You will not be able to write fastly. Your handwriting will come down and you need to write slowly. That's why you start gathering used refills. So you take one brand new refill, write it for at least 20 to 25% and safeguard the same. So in that manner, you try to gather 4 to 5 refills for your public examinations and go to the exams only with used refills rather than brand new pens. With that, you can get the requisite speed from the first minute onwards. You know pretty well, in the public examination, even 5 minutes of time matters a lot. Better to change the battery in your calculator, purchase a spare calculator of the same model. Whatever the model of the calculator that you are using, you better purchase the same model calculator, one spare one, so that even if you are going to lose the calculator, your practice will not be lost. Whatever the practice you have done, it will be continued. So that's why you purchase the same calculator, same model of another unit. Specific points applicable to MCQs, because nowadays MCQs play a very important role in your success. That's why you have to take some special precautions with respect to MCQs. So pay more attention on study matter related MCQs and MCQs of previous examinations. So in your material itself, we have earmarked the MCQs taken from study material. For example, if you take CA foundation materials, so all the MCQs taken from study material will be earmarked with a symbol called Euro. So whenever you come across a MCQ which was taken from study material, you need to consider it as to be very important, and you need to pay more attention on the same, and pay more attention on MCQs of previous examinations, because there are very good chances that the same MCQs will get repeated in the public exam. MCQs that you have not striked off earlier. So in my earlier videos, I told students, whenever you feel a particular MCQ to be very easy, try to strike it off. Whatever the MCQs you have not striked off, that means they are important. So before your public exam, you try to refer all such MCQs which you have not striked off earlier. So MCQs highlighted by you earlier in the question papers of internal exams, revision exams and mock tests conducted by masterminds. That means in earlier internal exams like your weekend exams, revision exams, mock test, in all the examinations, so you try to gather the question papers of all those examinations and highlight the questions which you have wrongly answered or which you have left unanswered. In my opinion, all such MCQs are very important. The MCQs which you have not answered earlier and the MCQs which you have answered wrongly are all such MCQs are very important. So you try to focus on such MCQs, try to revise all such MCQs. Next one, pay more attention on recent updations or additions or amendments in all the subjects. So pay more attention on errata released by masterminds. So generally we have a habit of releasing errata at CA foundation level. If you have read ICS study material, some students have a habit of reading study material also. So frankly speaking, for CA foundation level, if you refer masterminds material is highly enough. Whatever the questions which are there in study material are already been covered in masterminds material. So if you have read ICS study material also, then you might have come across some important questions or important points which you might have underlined. Try to revise all those points once. If you are reading ICS study material, then pay special attention on MCQs that are newly added or modified in ICS study material or MTPs or RTPs. So refer supplementary material released by masterminds if any, because generally in the last few days we will be releasing supplementary material. In all subjects, revise fast track material for multiple times. So generally we don't have it, right now we are not providing any fast track materials for foundation, but we have a habit of providing fast track materials at CA inter level. Of course, very soon we are going to come up with a fast track material at foundation level also. So fast track material generally consists of all the important points, formulas, facts and figures which are very important to be remembered from the exam point of view. So try to revise all the content given in fast track material of all the subjects, which is very important. For some MCQs we might have given note about final answer. So what about those MCQs? Try to pay more attention on all those MCQs. Admit cards. So right now no institute is following the policy of sending physical admit cards to students. So no physical admit cards will be sent to any student. Students are advised to download and print their admit cards from the website of ICA, that is icaexam.ica.org, and shall carry the same to the examination hall. So what to do if photo and signature are not there in the admit card? It's very important observation. Whenever you take a printout of the admit card from the CA Institute website, you need to check whether photo as well as signature are already printed or not. If photo is not printed, then you need to do the following procedure. If signature is not printed, then you need to do the following procedure. If both are not printed, then you need to do the following procedure. So you can ignore the following procedure if photo as well as signature are present on the admit card. In case the admit card does not bear the photograph as well as signature, then the student is advised to paste the photograph and affix signature in the area marked on the printout of the admit card. That means in the requisite place, you need to fix the photograph and you need to affix your signature. And get this page attested by a member of the CA Institute. So you need to approach a practicing chartered accountant and take their attestation. And the member has to sign and give his stamp also, office stamp also. And the student shall carry the same to the examination center in duplicate. So whatever the admit card, you have taken the attestation of the practicing chartered accountant, you need to carry duplicate to the examination center. Original you need to hand over to the examiner and you need to carry the duplicate with you. he or she, that is the student, will be required to hand over the original attested admit card to the examination center while retaining one copy of the same for his or her own record. He or she is also advised to carry one photograph. In case of IPCC or CA Inter or CA final students, if you are writing both the groups, then you need to carry one photograph to each group. That means it is sufficient to carry one photograph by foundation student, but IPCC, CA Inter and final level students need to carry two photographs, that is one for each group. So if they are attempting both the groups. So stamp size photograph matching with the photograph affixed on the attested letter referred above. So whatever the photograph you have affixed on the attested letter, you need to take the same photograph to the examination center is spare copy. So for affixing the same at the appropriate place in the attendance register, the examiner will ask you to affix that photograph in the attendance register. You need to do the same. Helpline telephone numbers for CS students. So these are the helpline phone numbers. Dear students, I am shooting this video on October 18th, but in future, CA Institute may update the contact numbers for helpline. So you need to update the same. So CA Institute has also designed helpline email IDs. If you have any issues with respect to your admit card, then you need to send an email to below stated mail IDs. So preserve the admit card carefully, keep it in a safe place. So these are the points which a student needs to take care in the last 1 week to examinations. As I have already told, among all these points, the most important point one has to follow is you please keep your emotions under control. Don't worry, you will definitely write your examination far better than what you are thinking. Several students will get a thought in this 1 week that they forgot everything. It's quite common. Even All India first ranker will get similar thoughts. So everyone has to pass on through the same stage. Even we passed on through the same stage. When we have written our CA examinations, we too felt very much tensed about the examinations, especially in the last 1 week. Even All India first ranker will also feel lot of tense 1 week before their examinations. It's quite common thing. There's nothing strange about that. It is not you alone that feeling. It's not you alone who are feeling examination fear. Everyone needs to pass through the same phenomena. That's why, my dear students, forget about all such bad thoughts. Try to get positive thoughts in your mind. So try to boost your confidence through positive thinking. So whatever your earlier achievements are there, try to memorize all those achievements and try to boost your confidence. All the best.